YouTube, what's good? It's me, Real, and welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, we are going to be talking about these Jordan 6 Carmines and the crazy release that we experienced this past weekend. But before we jump into this video, guys, I need you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn the bell on so you can get notified when I drop these videos. So let's jump right into it. Now, you know, the Carmines released this past weekend on Saturday, and this was a crazy release, y'all. Y'all know we got stock sent back because of the quality control issues with the Carmine red bleeding through and turning these midsoles pink. I do know a couple people that got some pink midsoles, but they weren't tripping too much on it, so it is what it is. Now, you guys know this shoe first came back in 1991 after Jordan won his first championship, and this shoe has been seen everywhere. You know, we saw it in the Be Like Mike commercial. Macaulay Culkin wore these things. This is just an overall instant OG classic Jordan 6. Now, let's go ahead and jump into this review. With today's video, I just want to focus on a couple of key differences that I see in the GS pair versus the men's pair. So if you still have not gotten your pair and you are able to go between a 7 youth and a 7 men, this will definitely help you out and let you know if it's worth paying that little extra money to get that men's pair, or you just go ahead and get the GS pair. Now, let's start off with the box. Now, you guys know GS never get the same box as the men's, but we get this regular black Jordan box with the gold Jumpman in the middle. You get a gold Jumpman on this side. You get the whole trademark Nike stuff going on right here. And then you get your size tag. And the size tag right there reads Air Jordan 6 Retro GS White Carmine Black. This is in a 7Y, retail $140. So, also with the box, a couple key things you want to look for to make sure you get a legit pair. You got like a lot number right there. You got the green Yum Yum sticker right there for quality control. And then you get another little quality control red sticker right there. You get this regular cardboard looking paper. And you know, all GS pair, you get this gold Jumpman sticker. Just gonna keep it in the box because I got a ton of them. So that does it for the box. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the shoe. Now, if you watched my last video, you guys know I was very disappointed in the QC and the handling of this release because we're supposed to have like bleeding. The Carmine was bleeding through the midsole and turning it pink. And you know, JB was recalling a lot of the shoes, so that means stores didn't get all their stock. So it was just a crazy release this weekend. But shout out to the girlfriend because I was able to secure my pair because she went to Hibbett and picked up the last 7 because somebody did not pick up their pair on time. So this is how we got the shoe in hand. So give you a quick 360 view of the shoe, just let you see it, and then we're gonna jump right into the review. Now, the first major difference I saw was the outsole of the shoe. Now, on the men's pair, the outsole is basically like an icy white, but as you can see on the GS pair, it is an icy blue, which doesn't make a difference to me. I think they're still gonna yellow. I think this icy blue is probably gonna yellow a lot worse than the icy white that you get on the men's pair. You got the red Jumpman, and then you got the regular Jordan 6 traction that you get. Now, if you flip it up to the midsole, you got the black going all through the midsole on this side. You got the black surrounding the air bubble. And then as you go up, you got this really basic flat leather that they give all the GS pair. Not really good. It's not tumbled. You don't see any like that little crumblings that you see, the little creases that you see with the leather. And as you go up to like the ankle, the bubble is also like different. It's nowhere near as big on the men's pair. Like it doesn't protrude as much. And then you got the Carmine, you got the suede or like the nubuck, whatever is on this Carmine. I also think ours is like it's either lighter or darker depending on how you look at the shoe. But the Carmine red is nowhere near the same as it is on the men's pair. And then as you flip it to the other side, you just get the exact same thing, except for you got the white midsole predominantly right here. And then you see no pink in mine, so I was really glad. I really only heard that the men's pair was the only pairs that were really affected by the bleeding of the Carmine. And then if you go to the front of the shoe, get the standard white laces that's in it. You get the little patch that you see on all the Jordan 6s in that Carmine with the Jumpman in the middle. The lace lock is a little bit different. You get a Jumpman on this side, and then you get Nike Air on that side. You go to the tongue, which the tongue is really nothing special. It just helps you get the shoe on. You get the Jordan going right across the top right there. And then as far as like this little spoiler or whatever you want to call it, this was inspired and put on the shoe because Jordan loves sports cars that have like the little spoiler or the wing. So Tinker added this to just give it a nice touch. Then you got the cloth little finish right there, like on the back in black. You got the coveted Nike Air, which everybody loves, and that is also another big difference. If you can tell from the camera, this Nike Air is like really thin. Like they didn't use a lot of like string or whatever they use. It's just really thin. They kind of shortchanged. So compared to the men's pair, this is really thin, whereas with the men's pair, it looks really thick. And then if we take out the shoe tree, you get the insole of the shoe, and it is, if you guys can see that, it is black, and you got the Nike Air in white with a predominantly all black insole. So basically that's basically the shoe, guys. Now if you missed out and you want to go for these shoes, right before this video started, I looked up some resale prices on GOAT and StockX, and everything is averaging from like $260 to $300, almost $400 with the bigger sizes. So that is if you want to just go ahead and try to cop your pair if you think you missed out, or if you don't want to wait for restocks, or if you don't care about this whole defect issue, just wait till they hit outlet and hopefully they will reduce the price. Okay y'all, that is basically it. That's the shoe. Nothing much. Like I told you guys, I just wanted to show you guys a couple of the key differences between the GS and the men's pair, so you guys will be well informed when it comes time for you to make your purchase if you missed out. Like I said, check all your resale sites, check your locals. Everything isn't looking too bad right now as far as the resale price, but other than that, I'm gonna end you guys off with an on feet. Appreciate you coming by, checking out the channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn that bell on so you can get notified when I drop these videos. Appreciate you coming by. Peace.